Hey, if your legs and feet are swelling and you think it's just salt, you're wrong. You see, there's 5 foods that you are eating every single day that researchers say is probably driving inflammation, fluid retention, and poor circulation in your legs, ankles, and feet. And nobody's connecting them to your swollen legs. So you need to watch this video. My name is Joel. I'm a registered nurse and a naturopath. This video, your doctor doesn't have time to give you, but I do. They tell you to cut sodium. That's the beginning and the end of the dietary advice that you get for swollen legs. But sodium is only one piece of a much bigger picture. There are foods sitting on your plate right now that are inflaming your blood vessels, disrupting your hormones, and spiking your insulin, and forcing your body to retain fluid. And nobody's naming it, but I'm going to. Number 1 is dairy. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream. Here's what most people don't realize. Dairy is one of the most inflammatory food groups for a large percentage of the adult population. Many adults lose the ability to properly digest lactose after childhood. So when your body can't process what you're eating, meaning it triggers an inflammatory response. So inflamed blood vessels become permeable, which means fluid begins to leak through the vessel walls into your tissues. That's called edema. That's your swollen ankles, your swollen feet, your swollen legs. And on top of that, conventional dairy contains hormones, synthetic and natural, that may disrupt your estrogen balance. And as I taught you in my earlier videos, estrogen directly affects your fluid regulation. So cut the dairy for 14 days and watch what happens to your legs. I've seen it over and over and over. Number 2 is meat, especially processed and red meat. Meat is high in arachidonic acid. I know it's a lot of big words. Don't worry about taking notes. Just save this video, share it, and follow me for more. But omega-6 fatty acid that your body converts into pro-inflammatory compounds called prostaglandins, this is what causes inflammation, more vascular permeability, which means more fluid is leaking into your tissues. And processed meats, especially deli meat, bacon, sausage, hot dogs, are even worse because they are loaded with sodium and nitrates that your body can't process the way it processes plant-based nitrates. So the nitrates in things like beets are healing, but the nitrates in processed meat are harmful. There's a difference, and the saturated fat in meat contributes to insulin resistance over time. And insulin resistance tells your kidneys to hold on to sodium and water. It's a cascade. Number 3 is sugar and refined carbs. White bread, pastries, candy, soda, fruit juice, concentrates. When you eat those, your blood sugar spikes. Your pancreas floods your body with insulin. Elevated insulin, again, tells your kidneys to reabsorb sodium, and then more sodium causes more water retention, more swelling. But it goes deeper. Chronic sugar consumption drives systemic inflammation. That damages the lining of your blood vessels and contributes to more insulin resistance. So the cycle keeps spinning. If your legs swell after big meals or carb-heavy days, sugar is talking to you. Number 4 is caffeinated drinks. This one's going to upset some people. Caffeinated beverages, energy drinks, sodas, even large amounts of certain teas with high caffeine content are, you guessed it, diuretics. They make you pee a lot. So it sounds like that would help swelling, right? Wrong. When you dehydrate your body with caffeine, your kidneys go into conservation mode. They start holding on to water because your body thinks there's a shortage. So your blood thickens, your circulation slows, your blood pressure goes up, fluid settles in your lowest points, which is your legs and your feet, and you lose fluid from the wrong places and retain it in the worst places. So replace caffeinated drinks with water, herbal teas, hibiscus tea. We talked about that. And your body will stop hoarding the fluid when it trusts the supply. Before I tell you number 5, if you are thinking, man, my body is just having trouble, my diet, my blood pressure, my hormones, how do I know which one is my biggest problem? I built a quiz for you that's going to help direct you. I've also written books. I've put kits together, all of it in my website. If you're interested in my website, comment BP in the comments below and I'll send that to you. It's also the link in my bio. Number 5, acid-forming processed foods. Chips, crackers, frozen meals, fast food, anything that comes in a box or a bag with an ingredient list that you cannot pronounce. These foods create an acidic internal environment. So when your body is acidic, it retains water as a buffer, trying to dilute the acid to protect your tissue. Your swelling isn't random. It's your body's defense mechanism against the chemical load that you're feeding it. The more processed your diet, the more fluid your body holds to protect itself. So, switch to whole plant-based foods, fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and your body will begin to release all of that excess fluid. So that's 5 foods to stop. Next, I'm going to give you 5 foods to start eating. Foods researchers say help support your circulation, your lymphatic drainage, and fluid balance. And one of them is so powerful, researchers have compared it to a common blood pressure drug. So stay tuned. Remember, genetics writes the recipe, but lifestyle bakes the cake. My name is Joel. Be your own doctor.